welcome to Brony Clockwork. It's the new year and new show. So, my name is Lamplight, and joining me this week is Midnight Dusk.
Yeah.
Author Pony.
Hello.
Lightning Runner.
Hello.
We have, wow, I am totally forgetting my name. So Shadow, sorry.
Hi.
And Noble Spirit.
What's up?
And today we start from Ponies and go from there, and we're gonna start with episode 9 of season 4. First of all, what did y'all think of that?
Eagles.
It was the Eagles, man.
The freaking eagle. I swear. Like it's one of those things where it's just like it's so just random. It's funny.
But it's so well timed.
Yeah. No, because when the map was dropped, I thought, oh, it was just gonna go in the water. No, it gets eaten by a fish, which then gets eaten by an eagle.
But I think it shows a sign where I think there's deities beyond Celestia's control at that rate, because some god does not like you when that happens. It's like the god gives things could just happen at the map, but no, they are content to doubly insult you on top of the wagon being destroyed, and yeah, it just gets worse from there. Although to be fair,
Pretty much.
I envy the creativity of the Apple family for making a raft out of a wagon with tree sap.
Hey, you gotta organ control your way through somehow.
Oh, that's true.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Huh?
As we saw in the episode where they got everyone's all the main characters' backstories. Which one was that?
Kingdom Chronicles.
Yes. In that episode, the CMC ziplined, got covered in tree sap, and then they washed it off with a bucket of water. Why is now tree sap able to go on water without breaking apart?
It was a specific kind of tree sap, though.
It was, but sure, it should be kind of like all of it should be water soluble.
Because Pinkie Pie talks about syrup.
Tree sap.
Really impressed you remembered that, though.
The biggest thing that stood out for this one was the animation. I know they had to do a lot of animating in a short amount of time, so I'm not going to begrudge them for that, but it was more tweening and less actual animating, I think. Because I noticed that when they were singing, they kind of leaned as a character to kind of like tilt it back and forth a bit rather than actual animating. They did animation, but there was kind of I don't know. It was very fluid though. I like it. It was very well done.
Yeah, I mean, there were some things that I caught that were pretty neat. Like the whole part at the beginning with all of the scrolls kind of stacked on each other.
Yeah, and Pinky pulls out the one on the bottom.
Yeah, and then they showed
Does
that
Hasbro
later
own
in the
Jenga?
episode. That's actually what I kind of liked about the episode is when they showed that it's like foreshadow.
That's the best part.
The same thing.
That's the best part about Pinky. Just completely ignores the laws of physics.
Well,
Yep.
they showed
Just
at the end
completely
of the
ignores
episode.
it.
They showed at the end of the episode with the cat lady.
Yeah.
The book. She pulls out the book from the bottom, and the books do the same thing Pinky did earlier.
Maybe they are related.
That's what I was thinking. Even though it was smudged, and that whole adventure was practically pointless.
No, the adventure
Yeah.
taught the lesson of whether or not you are actually a quote unquote family. It is those you hold close that are the family. So really, she is family because of how close she is to Applejack.
Brother from another mother.
Essentially.
There you go.
I don't understand why everyone, the entire family, was so happy when Pinky announced they were related. There was oh yeah, we're the best family. It's just what makes them the best family? And it's just the whole, oh my god, yes you are. And AJ was so happy about it. It was just why? It's not going to change anything. They're still really close friends.
There was something that kind of changed there. I would have never thought of, when you see the ponies normally when they're together with who they hang out with, it's
Yeah, Applejack
Rarity
is hanging out with
Rarity
Rainbow.
and Pinkie Pie, and Applejack hangs out with Rainbow Dash. I don't normally think of Applejack with Pinkie Pie, even though they're both Earth ponies.
It's a kids show. Don't question the novelty of the pairings. Well, no, and what actually kind of I think the first thing that came to mind was if someone came to my house and just screamed in my face, "Hey there, cousin!" I'm like, "Wait, I owe you something?"
Yeah, I
Roman.
love the expression AJ has where she's just like, what the F?
It's like what? Like what do you say?
Nico, it's your cousin Pinky.
Hey, cousin.
And but it's kind of fun that she goes all the way down the list and it's like, oh yeah, I totally just using this one smudged line to prove that I'm related to Applejack. It's like you might want to look into that a little bit more. Genealogy is a bit more complicated than that. Just a bit,
Yeah.
you know.
You know what wasn't really questioned throughout the entire episode is why did Twilight have all of those exactly?
The books
And
about the genealogy.
What
and
was she
whatnot.
doing with them?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it's because she lives in the library.
Well, I mean, it's that she has all of these scrolls that are apparently very, very long, and all of that. But specifically, she had Applejack and Pinkie Pie's bloodline.
Yeah, but she had
Right there.
a lot of others as well, so there could be other families. But if you went to your
Yeah.
local library, you would find some genealogy books. It's pretty similar.
Maybe she's Celestia's spy after all.
Oh, secretly working for her. I knew she was a.
She's nice.
Yes, she is. She's obviously plotting something.
Okay, yeah, maybe she is, but that's not the point. It was like, but you gotta wonder what else.
Graceful demeanor. She's plotting something.
Well, now, and this goes back to the sleepover episode with all that. She had a princess dress somewhere in there too, so I'm like, huh, what else do you have in the library that we don't know about?
A time machine. That when you hit
Time
88 miles per hour.
The TARDIS.
I guess onto the random notes of things. I did not think the pacing was done too well, although the antics of the episode were wonderful. Because like, okay, I get the whole like trying to be a nice family in front of the guests and all that, but maybe they could have probably done a little more tangential stuff. I'm not quite sure how to say it.
It was Oregon Trail, duh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oregon Trail for ponies. Wait, but no one caught
Yeah.
dysentery.
No one
Or
caught
was
fever.
it
No one
by
caught
snake?
measles.
That we know of.
Ooh.
That we know. Yeah, there's a rift in
2
time.
episodes down
Remember?
the line, and Granny Smith's just dead.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whoa.
She was on borrowed time as it is.
Granny Smith died after crossing the Kansas River.
Well,
Oh.
things
can we
just
not have-
got a bit darker.
Can we not have one? Can we not have one animated show where they don't go down a waterfall? Why is it everywhere? Like as soon as someone goes on water, you know they're going
It's
down a waterfall.
classic.
Yeah.
Too
Because water-
classic.
Now, did anyone notice the leopard? I think it was leopard in the cat lady's house.
Yes, that was all.
Yeah.
It was like a lynx or something. It was just like
Yeah,
such
I
a great
think it was a
look.
lynx.
What?
I mean, I know she has a bunch of cats, but apparently she has a giant like safari cat in her house too.
It's an
Yeah,
excellent
Okay,
representation.
when she had the ashes of the cat, that's just
That's a little.
I would-
That's going a little far.
I think that's an accurate. I think that's an accurate
That was a
representation.
dust cat.
it
Oh, the
was,
dust
that
cat.
was
I thought
that
it
was
was
totally a dead cat that's been there for a while. Apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Where she has like super powered breath and just blew like
She
half
blew
of
the
the cat's
cat away.
body off.
Maybe it was just a weird sculpture of a cat that just rusted.
That was a cat man.
It's modern art, is what it is. It's modern art. Okay, and any other parts of the episode you want that came to mind as you were watching it?
Well, on
Oh,
that
I
same-
did like the song.
Yes.
I like the song. That song gave me shivers. That was the best part of the episode for me.
Yeah, the song was pretty good. They did like a. I don't even know what like a river dance or something.
yeah, the song was awesome.
Yeah. I like they pulled into the song too. Is like and like they really made it locational with the music.
One of my favorite parts of the episode is the bit where like they were all like, apologizing to each other, and Big Mac was going to say something, but it started off with a yup, and then like it was about to start saying something else, but then Granny Smith just interrupted him, so he couldn't break canon of him not being able to say anything other than that.
There was like 2 parts where he was about to say something more than the usual, and then every time they were like, "No, you'll stay, Big Mac." Darn it! It was
Shut up, you are a mute.
Well, and
You did have the little background part in the music if you listen to it.
that's true, yeah. Okay, so he did have one part where he actually got to be he got to be more than Big Mac at that part.
He was saying some stuff at the very end when they were arguing, but it was like mumbling and mutters.
I think you see, that could have been one of my favourite argument scenes in the show with Pinky, just there like, oh, I'm arguing. But I think my favourite had to be the one from the one with Zikora when they all get cursed and such. And Flutter Guy's there like, what this woman talking about? It's just that bit was sadly funnier than this episode, but it was still a very good argument scene. Bicker.
Picker.
Argue. Bigger.
That happens in another show. Gosh, what was that? That happened I've seen that in another movie.
I would like to mention that in this season, I've noticed a lot more fan pandering and internet puns and such.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, they included the Appalicious thing, which started with the Twilicious. That actually came from Tara Strong's Twitter. But like, that they actually canonized that and such. And it was just like, but then like in the last episode there was the angry cat meme and such. It's just like they seem to be doing a lot.
Grumpy cat.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, they seem to be doing a lot more fan pandering and internet puns and memes that people understand, which kind of seem a bit too forced. But in some cases it works. The Appalicious worked, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's not that obscure. It's just like everyone's on the internet now, and people should be able to like recognize what those puns or references should be, at least from the writer's perspective. But I don't know.
Yeah,
but the writers seem to be doing it in a way just to show, we're listening to you because we know you came from the internet, which would be fine, except these are all kind of like really overused, overknown, and everyone knows it and kind of like starting to dislike it now. It just seems like they're going way too far out of their way to include references that we as adult fans understand.
I kind of agree with that. They're pushing it a little bit, just a little bit,
But they don't make it,
They don't make it like,
unless this episode, they don't make it blatantly obvious. Like, this is all,
Yeah.
I mean, back in season 3, they did the with the Discord episode, they did the friendship is magic thing. I didn't know if that was too much or not.
Well, that's like the slogan of the show too. Like, it's not even an internet thing.
The most forced like name thing they did was definitely the one with the talent contest that the CMC's
Oh
winning.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it was just like Twilight was always just like My Little Ponies. It's like, no, just the up. It's terrible. Burn in hell. Get out. Go.
Well, I was gonna say, it is written for the younger audiences, and to be fair, the kids like the part. If the kids like to say it's a show, and the kids like, oh my god. So to be fair, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
Yeah,
that's
but now
always, like, kind of an afterburner thing, and it's always like, oh, but this is made for children, so it's always kind of like, we can't go too far into it because it is.
Well, okay, now, I guess when I go on my tangents here, if Granny Smith knew about how to do that whole tree sap to make something, I wonder what else she knows. Hiding.
she knows everything.
Well,
she knows about insects and mollusks.
Well, back in the 60s, Granny Smith, she taught a lot. She picked up a lot of, tips with dealing with certain things and sticky substances, and she knows it all, man. It's from the 60s.
I just thought it was interesting that Goldie was voiced by a male voice actor.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, Peter New.
I heard that.
Oh, man, that guy is just so OP.
Check, but I was like, that sounds like a guy doing an old woman's voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I caught that too.
I did not know that was a man.
Did you pick up my pills?
Yeah, I could. I don't know. I
Grab
didn't
your
even
pills.
check, but you could just hear it. It's like, that's a guy.
Oh, I'm an old lady. Oh.
I didn't notice.
Get my packet of there's originals.
I did not notice that at all. Holy crap, that's amazing.
Are you positive it's a guy though? Like in.
It's in the credits. It's in the credits.
Good. Because I'd feel like a terrible person right then.
I know, yeah. Alright, so, let's see. I was gonna say, I don't know what else to talk about in the episode, because I can't really say anything much happened in it.
Yeah, it wasn't very eventful.
I mean,
to say.
towards the end of it, when they got to the woman's house but she wasn't in, I checked the how far along the video was. I was expecting it to be I don't know, maybe 15 minutes in, but it was really close to the end. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. bit too. It wasn't
It was-
short. It's just that I got like really into it so much that I was kind of like, oh, it's ended. Fair enough.
I felt there should have been more with her house and everything. It's like introducing this character and finishing the story in a couple of minutes.
I mean, I really think merchandise and cats perfectly describe what the standard single female like place just looks like.
No, she's not normal female. She's just a hoarder and a cat lady.
And the fact that she had to squeeze through the door with all the cats like in the bags, it's like, what did you do? You're squishing the poor cats. Stop.
That's
The
animal
the cats
abuse.
progressively got more sad the further she went through the door.
Those cats are.
Yeah, some of
I
those
would
cats
agree
have like a look of sheer terror in their eyes.
Some of them were adorable. Opalicious is like a freaking ugly cat compared.
Oh.
I'm serious. I'm serious, man.
Man, she's always been.
I wouldn't say she's ugly. I'd say she's.
When it's born,
Yeah.
when it's born, it's a normal cat, and they throw it at a
Like-
wall so the nose goes squished in.
I think Opal's cute. I think he's cute. She's cute. She's cute. Yeah, she.
It could be a guy, and Rarity could just be insane.
Ooh.
No, I think it's
She's a-
actually explicitly said that it's a female cat.
The cat is gender confused.
Seems to be more discussion about genealogy in the series. Like it was first brought up in like the second season, but now it's more talked about.
But that could be leading to the whole box thing.
And then they
you
find out
saying-
they're all related to Celestia, and they're secretly all alicorns, but she never told anyone.
Ooh. Ooh.
And that is why Celestia took Twilight under her wing instead of anyone else. And
I thought it was just
she's
because of the,
alicorn.
I thought it was because of the explosive magic surrounding her during the test.
No, it's incest, baby.
Yeah.
We've never seen the Apple family really argue, and I'm not sure if that's due to the episode or not.
Although
You mean act like an actual family?
oh.
No, we can't have that in children's TV shows. It's super perfect, even though it's a pretty huge
Like
one,
the like the last time I saw an argument like that, it was like Apple Bloom and AJ in the first Zagora episode.
Most of the arguing is done between Apple Bloom and AJ, though. Not
Mhm.
really including Granny Smith and Big Mac.
Well,
Applejack has argued with Big Mac, though.
But perhaps things are not as good in Equestria as we thought.
Well, they kind of pointed that out in the last episode with Manhattan. People are gonna stab you in the back and use you.
Yeah, that's
You know that.
darn. Well,
Ugh,
when you put it
that
that
one.
way.
Well, hey, it's true. That's what was.
That one freaking lady who's just like, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna stab you in the back.
yeah, no, okay.
Oh, that I can't get over her accent. Oh my god.
I know, I loved it.
Can't get over that accent. Just so
She
valid,
does,
girl.
yeah, she doesn't even sound evil. She just sounds,
She's a California girl all through and through.
she's not a California girl. She's an equestrian girl. Get it right.
Oh, okay, true.
Wow,
Is it
just
bad
made
that whenever I hear that song, the lyrics in my mind are automatically replaced with Equestria Girls?
No, that's me too.
It's
I'd
like-
rather hear the latter than I'd rather hear that version than the actual song.
I don't know. I have a guilty pleasure with that song for some reason, but along with some other, Katy Perry songs. But yeah,
I guess, and this, what have we all been up to this week?
I've been volunteering at the school radio station actually.
That's awesome. I wish my school did that.
It has a website too, and it streams to the website. It's kntu.com.
I've been working on an animation that all of you have never heard of. That was sarcasm, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, no, I heard that. No, we haven't heard of this animation.
It
No.
doesn't start with the Scotch and Butters.
Please,
what's
please
an
inform us
animation?
of what this amazing animation might be.
Well, it might include rabbits and animation and Scotch and Butters, but I don't
I
know.
couldn't really tell you. No, I don't know about this one. Oh no, I will say, I have been working on a live action related pony stuff.
Ooh.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately, and which is dangerous in itself. But it's one called Bronymon, which I'm hoping to combine the two into a hilarious skit, which I filmed outside and it was very muddy, so that's gonna be fun to watch. I had to wash all my clothes from that one.
Is there going to be lots of chrome keying, green screens?
Half of it. What I plan to do with that one is on that one I'm going to use half green screen, half live action, and it's going to be me just doing a bunch of over-the-top anime. And yes, the whole thing's in Japanese, I should say. I'm dubbing myself in Jap.
Yeah, I hope you brushed up on your katakana.
The thing is, what I want to do is I'm not going to be talking in the actual skit. I'm going to just have my mouth in like open states, but I'm going to go to Google Translate. The whole thing's subbed in English, but dubbed in Japanese.
All the Japanese bronies are going to hate it.
Yes, they will.
Just because of how bad Japanese is.
It's Google Translate. It's not even going to be close to exact. But it's like
I'm waiting for the Japanese.
I actually managed to pass a German exam the other day with Google Translate. I was very proud.
Very nice.
Really?
Really? Seriously?
Yes, that's
just
awesome.
speaking some-
That's
That
really
shows how
nice.
great that one is, because my teacher yelled at us for Spanish.
The best part about learning another language, learning another language is when you like when you're on like public transport with someone who speaks it fluently and is talking to a friend in that language. They don't know you know it, and then they're just like dissing you, and then you understand it all.
But
I speak Thai on my from my side, and I never have a chance to use it, which is
Thai.
Cool.
yeah. I'm half Thai.
Do
and
it.
I never get a chance to use it. แต่ว่าถ้ามีเวลาถ้าดูการ์ตูนแบบนี้นะถ้ามีภาษาไทยมันจะดีนะแต่ว่าคิดว่าภาษาไทยมันจะไม่ค่อยคุ้มกับคนในอเมริกา
I have absolutely no
What
idea
did
what you
you just
just said,
say?
but it was cool.
because I've noticed in some countries, like when they have professional recordings, it sounds like some 12-year-old with a microphone. I don't know if anyone else.
Saying
has-
about 12-year-olds with microphones.
Like, I mean, I've tried looking up dubs in different languages, and the quality just drops immensely compared to the US's.
Just because we have the best equipments ever.
Ever?
Get out.
No. I think
Contest.
I will say the Latino ones are actually really well done. Like the Latino dubs are surprisingly well done. I was like, wow, you guys actually have really good dubs. Holy crap! They actually.
You could tell us what they're saying.
I found the Italian ones not very well, in my opinion.
I don't know. Like, maybe the Latin ones are good, but I've heard the Mexican dub for the original Dragon Ball is the most annoying thing you'll ever hear.
God.
Everything I know in Italian came from Assassin's Creed,
Yay!
which is basically
Sure,
rest in
no,
peace.
that's all I know.
It's basically like goodbye and rest in peace. That's all I know.
Requiescat in pace, I believe was the phrase.
Yeah.
That is a pretty cool catchphrase for that.
I just said when I punch them in the face.
I've been trying to get back into doing some auditions for voice acting again.
Oh, yay!
Yay.
What projects?
Well, there's one called, it's like, I'm not sure if it's the reading of a book or something like that, but this one author of this novel called The Perfect Mortals, like, apparently, like, this kid's like 18 years old and he has a novel written, like, professionally. And I think he's trying to get some people together to do like a sort of dub of that. So I auditioned for that, and I'm just waiting on an email. I don't know.
Is it
seemed
being
promising.
paid? Are you gonna get paid?
I'm doubting it. I just I do this kind of stuff for
What's
fun.
the novel's name? Is he self-published or?
I'm not sure. The
If it
novel's
be
called the
self-published,
novel is
then that
called
doesn't mean
Perfect
anything.
Mortals.
My guilty pleasure is, I guess I hate to say it, but there's a couple One Direction songs out there that really, I'm starting to, I like those unabashedly.
When One Direction actually first came out and they weren't totally just swooned over, like right out of the X Factors and on the radio with that first one, I actually really like that song. The one with the smiley at the
But then
ground.
fame got to them.
Yeah.
I feel like a hipster for saying that, but then again, I'm not 12-year-old female.
We need to have a One Direction pony group.
I
We
thought
should
that was
just make
Brad. I thought that was Brad, Francis to Francis.
Oh my god, you're right. I forgot about them.
No, that's the Backstreet Boys.
I totally forgot about that parody. Oh my god. Oh, I missed that. I missed the Friendship is Witchcraft. Oh my, that was a wonderful show.
Did they like?
Well, it's still
just,
being made. It's just they're doing different stuff with their characters, I guess.
Oh, because it seemed to have lost track. Like I know that at some point because I stopped seeing them on YouTube. It's like, wait, I know they had to switch channels because of some legal thing. Like, what happened there?
Well, the Sherclop Pones YouTube channel has like side project things, I guess.
Sure, Ponies is just a strange name. I like it though. I will say, I'm a Toon Link is starting to really get big in the Bronydom.
Oh, that guy is fantastic. I love his videos. Like the short 5-second ones are like, oh god, they're so great. Let's fly to the castle.
Well, no, like I know
That's fun.
a majority of his videos, I think I know were like either him just like using a toy or holding a toy in his hand or something. But when it comes to the animation, it's like that's just genius right there. Like a lot of the animations stick.
I think I win.
Parting thoughts on this episode.
4.5 out of 5.
Eagles.
Wait, what?
Eagles.
Eagles.
Eagles? What?
Yeah, eagles.
The song was probably the best part of the episode for me.
Many fans
That's
will
it.
say so. Yes.
I love that song. That's probably the
I like
best
the crazy
one
cat
so
lady.
far. The crazy cat lady. That's canon now.
Crazy
And-
Cat Lady voiced by a guy.
All right, well, let's end this episode for today. Thank you all for joining me. And as us, let's do a final roll call. I've been Lamplight, and we've had Midnight Dusk,
Yeah.
Shadow,
Yep.
Lightning Runner,
Hello?
Author Pony,
Hello.
and Noble Spirit.
See you later.
So we're all gonna meet you guys next week. Bye bye.